We're talking about the House of Sillage's new release, Whispers of Seduction. Please stay tuned. Welcome back guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate seeing you coming back to the channel and hanging out with me. We're talking about the new release from the House of Sillage. This is from the Whispers of the Garden collection. Originally had 7 fragrances to the line, and the House of Sillage decided to extend that line, adding 4 more fragrances thus far. These fragrances are supposed to be more deeper, sexier, has very provocative tones to them and notes. Whispers of Seduction. It is supposed to be bold, audacious, beautiful, sweet, stunning fragrance with a little bit of effervescence as well. So a little bit of lightheartedness, you know, a little flirtatiousness. Okay? Let's talk about the presentation. Whispers of Seduction has a beautiful cap with over 125 Swarovski crystals on it. It is You can see gold. It's 18 karat gold and enamel on the top. The interior of the cap is also 18 karat gold, as well as the nozzle of the bottle. Whispers of Seduction is a dark bottle, a sort of a gray, like a green gray almost, but it's very beautiful French cut glass. With presentation out the way, let's talk about the notes of this fragrance. Initially, when I received Whispers of Seduction and I looked at the notes before spraying it, I was a little taken aback, guys. I was a little taken aback. The first thing that I saw that was a little confusing to me was the middle notes where it had fluffy freesia petals. I've never seen that note in a fragrance description before, so I was a little taken aback from that. And then the base notes has orris and of course patchouli. Oh, patchouli is a hit or miss for me. And the reason why is because although I like patchouli, sometimes it smells like really just dirt on my skin. Sweet dirt. Some of it can be a little cloying for me, and then sometimes some are good. Now this also has citrus notes in it, so it has clementine in it as well as orange notes. It's got marshmallow, it's got vanilla. It is beautiful. It really is. But I was a little taken aback, like I said, with the original notes. When I sprayed the fragrance, I was thinking that it reminded me of something else in my collection. It reminded me of a Kilian fragrance, to be quite honest. And I think maybe it's the marshmallow note that's doing that. Perhaps the orris root. I'm not sure. But that's what I was getting with it. What I decided to do was do what I've been doing for the last couple of videos, is testing this out full force. Whether it's wearing it to bed, wearing it to work, wearing it shopping, wearing it just around the house, wearing it outside. You know, I just wanted to make sure that I tested it out to see how it performed on my body, whether the scent was going to stay, whether it was going to change and I was going to dislike it. I just needed to know. So I wore this, I sprayed this first day, sprayed it on my chest, on my neck, the back of my neck, and my wrist, and my arms, right in here, into the crook of my arms. Guys, the Whispers of Seduction got compliments in the car when I got to the mall. It got compliments when I was walking around the shopping. It got compliments at the fragrance counter. And then there were questions about whether or not this fragrance smelled like something else that those individuals who gave me the compliment, they're like, I smelled that before, but I'm not sure what it is. And I said, well, make a good guess. And they're like, I just couldn't. They could not guess specifically what it is they were smelling. They just felt like they smelled it before. I said, does it smell like Love Don't Be Shy to you? And he said, maybe a little bit, but no, not really. You know, now that I'm thinking about it. And so he sniffed me, like literally, and then he sniffed the fragrance, Love Don't Be Shy. He sniffed me again and he sniffed Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. It did not compare to his nose. So Whispers of Seduction did not smell like the original offset of Love Don't Be Shy or Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. I'd like to stop right here to remind you that September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and I am showing my support and solidarity with the kids that are fighting for their lives by trying to raise funds for osteosarcoma research through my son's nonprofit. So please consider donating. The link will be down in the description as well as in a pinned comment. Thank you so much in advance for your donations. Thank you so very much. So let's get back to the video. Now, as I'm walking through the stores, what I was getting is compliments about how I smelled. I was shopping, so I got compliments about my fragrance, but people just said, you smell really nice. And I said, thank you. You guys know I like that. So I did this several times. I will say that when I was at work and I had on my uniform and stuff, you know, the layers of clothing that I wear, I did not get any compliments on Whispers of Seduction. Nobody mentioned it. And maybe they didn't mention it because I'm in uniform and maybe they would feel awkward. I don't know. I mean, it's a new place, right? If you're asking me about the performance of have Whispers of Seduction, I will tell you that it's a great fragrance. On my skin, I got good performance. I got about 5 to 6 hours before it starts dying down where I have to like search to sniff it. And in addition to that, others were smelling it on me after the fact. So I really appreciated that. Of course, presentation is A+. We love the presentation, okay? The sillage is good. I'm walking around, people are smelling it. They like it on me. Not a heavy, dense fragrance. It's light and fluffy. It's got citrus notes in it. It's a great fragrance not only to transition between fall and winter, but you can wear this all year long. And you can wear it throughout the day as well as in the evening. I don't think it's a fragrance that it should be reserved for night. In my opinion, you wear what you want when you want, okay? That's my opinion. So my dears, if you're asking me if you should buy it, if you have other fragrances that are marshmallow based and are sweet and citrus, it's got all those elements to it, I would say hold off a minute. Hold off on it because you know, you don't want something that's smelling too similar, right? But in my opinion, I don't have a whole bunch of marshmallow fragrances, so this here is great for me. It works well on my skin and I'm happy with it. When I spray it, I'm not taking it back. I don't have to wait to like it, to love it. I don't have to do any of that. On first spray, I am liking it. That is my opinion. You are considering picking up Whispers of Seduction or any other House of Sillage product, please consider using my affiliate link, which will be down in the description or in a pinned comment. If you have Whispers of Seduction or any other House of Sillage fragrances that you're considering getting, please hit me up down in the comments and let me know what you think of this fragrance. I am dying to hear your thoughts. I really am. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today so you can hear my thoughts on Whispers of Seduction. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video, okay? So until the next video, please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!